Alright everyone, welcome back to BTD6. Now, I would do both the daily challenges, but one of them appears to be co-op, and I don't know, if you guys are interested in seeing me do some co-op things, I will, but I'd prefer to do it with friends rather than random people that I can't communicate with. So if you would be interested in seeing that, let me know, and I'll see if I can convince my friends to do some co-op daily challenges with me. But this daily challenge actually intrigues me because it seems not super easy. It's called It's a War, and we're forced to use, what's his name? No, not Captain Brickle. Oh God, I don't remember his name, but we'll find out. There's some limitations on primary monkeys, and then we only get military monkeys after that obviously don't have water involved. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get good detection on camo leads. Camos in general, I guess, will be dart monkeys. There's not an easy way to remove camos with this lot, is there? Anyway, we'll dive in. See what we can do. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that music. Alright, so I've disabled my monkey knowledge just to make this more fair, but if it does prove to be a little bit too difficult, I might re-enable it just for that free dart monkey, if anything. We will start off with just a simple dart monkey. Should be able to hold true, at least for now. Okay, yeah, and about my upload schedule recently, I completely messed up the order. Not gonna lie, I did have the order as being very straightforward, and I just always followed that pattern, but then one night I was just like, yeah, I'm 100% sure today is Hearthstone. And then I uploaded Hearthstone, but it was actually Minecraft that day. So then I caught up with Minecraft yesterday, and since there were quite a few BTD6 videos coming out alongside my regular videos, I figured it wouldn't be too bad if I missed out a day of BTD6. But nevertheless, we are back here to catch up, and this daily challenge actually looked quite intriguing. Ordinarily, I'd do like a chimps mode, or even an impoppable mode, now that we've kind of gone through all the new stuff that came out with the update 20. But yeah, this seemed relatively difficult. So, well, not difficult, but at least challenging. Right, so we need someone that can pop camos, that we've got covered here. If we get him to 5th tier, he can pop camos and camo leads, which would be very nice for us. And maybe we should work on removing this guard tower next and placing Churchill. That's his name. How did it roll off the tongue so easily for me then? I didn't even click on it and I already knew his name. Captain Churchill. It's because there's two captains now. Captain Brickle and Captain Churchill. I just got confused. Anyway. So, I don't really know how to utilize Captain Churchill very well. I know he's a hefty cost for a reason, and that generally hefty cost means very strong, but I haven't used him all that much, if I'm honest. So I'm thinking I'll just kind of treat him like Etienne, remove the guard tower, put him here, if I can. But we might need some more firepower before that actually happens. That's all I'm worried about. Do we get sharpshooter? Nah, I do think we need... Can I just put a sniper on top of here? That'd be great. Honestly, why give us a guard tower if you can't place a sniper on top of it? Isn't that the whole purpose of having a guard tower? Right, so we'll get rid of it. I think we can afford to do that now, because it's not alternate balloons around, it's just regular medium, I think. Medium standard, I believe. So, okay, some yellows. Yellows are the first thing that this guy can't pop immediately. so we do need to look out for that. Other than that, maybe I'll do some farming? No? Could be a good idea. A little bit early, but always good to have some extra cash on hand if you can acquire it. Okay, those yellows. Very nicely handled. I suppose we could, since there's no limitations here, right? I don't believe there's any limitations on any of the militaries. We could just go for the bottom path to decamo and burn. That would pretty much sort out any camo leads that come our way. And we're not going to 90, so we don't need to sort out DDTs. We literally just need like a 3rd or 4th tier. I think it might even be 3rd. Oh, can we? Yep, there we go. Sorted. I'm going to try and get to Churchill now. Just because he can pop camos, he can pop leads, and that's the order in which you have to worry about them. Camos first, then leads, then camo leads a little bit later. Take your time. There we go. I'm loving these top hats. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just, it's a very small thing, but I love it. I don't know why. It's just adorable. Maybe it's kind of making me want to buy the googly eyes one as well. Because I didn't get that one because I was just like, I'd rather an entire camo. But now that I've seen this... Alright, let's get Churchill out here. Shove him as far forward as we can without taking up too much room. There we go. Okay, yeah. So if you didn't know, Churchill is a tank that costs $2,000. But at the same time, it costs $2,000 because he's dope, apparently. I don't use him often, so I wouldn't know. So it seems like he shoots rockets, so black balloons can easily sneak past, but I'm assuming the reason he's $2,000 is because eventually he won't care about black balloons anymore, and he'll just ignore them completely. So we're gonna start farming a little. Just a little, not too much, not too heavily. Just for now, because we can handle camos and lead balloons and everything in between until we get to round 40, which is when our first Moab comes, which could pose a bit of a threat. So we'll save up a bit of money to try and fend off fairly well until then. Come on, there you go. And until that time, I think we can just kind of chill. Whew. So how have you guys been with update 20? I've loved the new Odyssey, or the new take on it. The fact that you can only place 1 or 2 towers for the, what do you call it? Like you place a tower and then it's gone. I do like that fact. I didn't like the fact that the second you placed it, it was gone, rather than like end of the game. Because if you just place down like a free dart monkey and then change your mind, I mean, yeah, I suppose. Oh, we just unlocked a rapid fire. Damn. Okay, that's dope. Adds a fast firing machine gun attack to the tank. Huh. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, the fact that you could place something and then be like, oh, actually I didn't mean to place that, remove it, and it kind of scams you and says, no, you placed that. I mean, yeah, you could back out and then enter again to kind of trick the game, and I've done that plenty of times. Like, I tried hundreds of different strategies on Bazaar trying to get through a certain wave before I found one that worked, and yeah, I mean, it was really handy that I could actually go through and try those different strategies rather than just having to restart the entire Odyssey, which would have sucked, admittedly. But yeah, I do love the new Extreme mode. I wonder how often they will be sending out Extreme Odysseys, if it'll be like every other Odyssey, or maybe special events or something. I'm not too sure. But overall, I love them. I don't like the map Bazaar, I've made that very clear. But yeah, Odysseys with increased difficulty I can get behind. When they said Extreme Odysseys, I was expecting like Chimps mode and half cash, or at least more of them, rather than the amount we get now. We don't get any chimps modes for the Odysseys, but we did have a half cash and a double HP Moabs and an alternate balloons round, so I presume that chimps mode isn't far off from coming into Odysseys. Alright, so I think now Churchill's just dope. Like, I didn't realize how good he was, I guess. And now that he's got that machine gun, he can pop black and zebra balloons as well. And he can see camo. Okay, so Churchill's dope. At level 6, he can pop camo, leads, black balloons, zebras. I think he can pop everything at level 6. That's pretty good, but the only issue is the $2,000 cost. That's the one thing that puts me off. I'm sorry everybody that likes Churchill, I just can't handle that cost that early. There are better towers for a cheaper cost. Well, maybe not better towers, but there are cheaper towers that work just as well in the meantime. I'll say that. Activate the ability, don't know what it does, but probably buffs him to a decent extent. Okay, now we also want to get up a sniper. And since we are not versing DDTs, we can go mostly top path and then a little bit on the bottom path so that we get that extra damage in. And oh, set him to strong. You don't want your sniper that can pop 10 or 20 layers to be popping red balloons at the front of the line. So if you set him to strong, he'll always be popping something worth his time. Just in general, good idea. Okay. Now, the thing I love the most about BTD6 is the heroes. Like, admittedly, you could probably get through every single level of BTD6. Maybe not the chimps mode, maybe not some of the more difficult ones like half cash and chimps. It might be a bit of a stretch, but I'd wager that you can get through the majority of BTD6 without heroes. Now, that being said, heroes are my favorite thing about BTD6. Adding them in, having them level up by themselves, only being able to pick one, and not being able to place multiple of that one, but them just being an absolute legend the entire game. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm really glad they added that in for BTD6. Something fresh, something new, something that wasn't just picking the super monkey. What were they called? Forts or something in BTD5? You had that little building and you had to pick one of the towers in the game as your fort, and then you had to pay for each tier. And each tier would give you like, I don't know, plus 5% range. They were all really generic, except for like the last two upgrades. Like it would be plus 5% range, plus 5% attack speed, and then the last one would be like, oh, super monkeys can see camo, or something like that. So that was an interesting take in BTD5, I guess, but BTD6 just jumped the gun and made everything so much cooler. So much cooler, more fun. And now we've got 12 grand that we need to decide what to do with. What do we do with 12 grand? I think we're pretty much safe until wave 60. Or at least, I think we'll be fine till 60, so I'll just place 2 more of these. Because Churchill can see camo leads, so 59 will be a breeze. But 60, I'm not too sure how well we can handle a BFB. So we'll just place down some more money, because everything else appears to be handled. Maybe we'll set up that mortar I was talking about, because like, it would be good to get some extra damage as well. Finger on the ability button. Okay, just in case. Yeah, I think I will set up that mortar. I was thinking about getting a 5th tier plane, but that seems a little bit away, to say the least. Oh, maybe we could. Moabs are getting stopped at the beginning, which is always good, and Churchill's always getting better. What's the next upgrade? shells explode 5 times. That's the only thing about Churchill is... Oh, do we need the ability? No, we don't. Okay. The only thing about Churchill is he's good when he's aiming down a lane, not when he's aiming across them. Admittedly, he's aiming across 3 here, which isn't too bad, but I do want to get this mortar set up. Right in the middle. So we're going for faster reload and decamo, as well as burny stuff, just to weaken the balloons a little bit more along their way. I think it'll be good. Yeah, there we go. Now even ceramics are having a bit of a hard time getting to the end, which is what we want. Maybe I'll have you set to... Yeah, no, that was right. This one. Infinity. Just so he's like closer to the track a bit more, so the darts will get there faster. Yeah, okay, I like that, I like that. And then now we'll try for maybe a 5th tier. We'll go for Dart Monkey 5th tier, just because it's cheapest. There we go. We have our Master Data. And if Churchill couldn't see camo leads, the Crossbow Master, Master Data, what am I on about? The Crossbow Master would have been able to see it anyway and catch it out. There goes the BFB. And Crossbow Master's good cleanup. Crossbow Master should be able to solo 63. If not, I imagine Churchill will be able to pick up the slack. And if not, then we lose. Won't that be fun? Nah. If not, when in doubt, place a glue gunner. And go glue splatter. You know what? Maybe we'll even go for a bit of balloon liquefying-ness. Admittedly, I did not realize or remember that the glue gunner was kind of locked off from the middle path. That was originally what I was going to go for. I wanted the glue hose. Glue hose is so good. Just absolutely destroys. Okay, how are my banana farms doing? They're looking good so far. Alright, honestly, I'm loving this challenge. Like, it's on a map that's not too difficult, but also not, like, not easy. Definitely would not call this map easy. But it does provide an interesting challenge, to say the least. Okay, so I feel like we're kind of being rude if we don't use one of every tower. So maybe we'll try and sneak in a bomb shooter back here. Because just like when we played on this map last, we found out that if this bomb shooter misses, usually it'll hit balloons in the back anyway, and still do the explosion with the recursive bang bang, if you know what I mean. So that's always a good option. We've got our plane. I guess we'll get a heli. What type of heli should we get? Let's go top path. And camo detection. So get that pursuit. Wait, why is he still on my cursor when the attacking type says pursuit? Oh, they were camo balloons. I see, I see. It's not that he didn't want to attack, he just couldn't. Alright, and there we go. I guess we'll go for an Apache dart ship. Man, Apache dart ship in BTD5 was so good. So good. Oh, what's this new ability? I haven't actually read through a lot of Churchill's things yet. So let me just quickly get some knowledge on the abilities here. What am I working with? Shots can pop black balloons and do extra damage to ceramic balloons. Duration increases as Churchill levels. That's pretty good. Launches a barrage of shells at up to 10 Moab class balloons on screen, dealing massive damage each time. Okay, so the first one, extra damage against cerams, and Churchill can pop black balloons. Which, I mean, his machine gun thing already could do it for him, but I guess that's not fast enough. Or at least not a lot of piercing. And then the second one just attacks multiple Moabs, up to 10 on the screen at a time, which is going to be quite nice. Okay. So can we go middle path with the... No, we cannot. So we have to go Moab popping if we're going to use the Ice Monkey. Was it always called Ice Monkey? I remember in some of the earlier games it was called Ice Tower, and it was just a little frozen ball rather than an actual monkey. Okay, the radius isn't great, but I suppose it's better than nothing. And then, do we need anything else? Have we got one of everything? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we've got one of everything. So now we're just looking for good upgrades. Got the sniper, yeah. Dart monkey, yes. Bomb tower, ice monkey, glue gunner, yep. Sniper plane, helicopter, mortar, yeah, okay. I was just checking, because oftentimes I will miss one or two things, but we got them all this time. And these guys are all worth roughly 10,000, these 4 banana farms. So, I think before round 78 we will sell all our banana farms and get ourselves a, what's it called? Balloon solver. Just to make sure, because 78 can get the better of you. It is quite scary. Lots of ceramics, a few purple balloons, and BFB, and then more ceramics that have camouflage. Look at them burn. This burny stuff is actually working wonders. Burny stuff plus the glue gunner top path. Oh, that's just lovely. It's a match made in heaven. Double damage over time. Throw that with a Zealy and her main attack that has splash damage. Woo! Throw in an alchemist as well. Damn. You know? Okay, so we'll sell 2, get our balloon solver. Turns out we can still hold on to 2 of the others, which isn't too bad. Here comes the balloon solver. It'll just absolutely destroy all of this. Look at it go. Vanished. 14,000 pops. Just like that. Honestly, bomb tower, not that great. Admittedly, they're not getting far enough for him to be great, and I know he would be. But yeah, Churchill's kicking butt. Crossbow Master's obviously kicking butt. Sniper's kicking butt. Eh, you're doing alright, but to be fair, I'm choosing where to fire you, so it's not really up to you to be better, is it? Yeah, Ice Monkey's okay. He's not getting a lot of action, but to be fair, if we had the middle path, I could put one here and then put one a lot closer, like say up here on the water. Because I didn't know, if you go down the middle path with the Ice Monkey and the Ice Monkey is next to some water, it will freeze the water so that other balloons can be placed on top of it. Very nice mechanic, by the way. I do like how a lot of the powers in the game, like the banana farming monkey or the pontoon or the water source, the pool, that's it, can kind of be replicated in some upgrades. Like placing land monkeys on water with the ice tower, as well as the pirate, no, not the pirate ship, the top path for the boat. Being able to place like snipers on the tippy tops of the boat is also quite handy. So we'll get shattering shells here for no reason other than we need to spend some more money. And I think that's about all we can buy. There we go. Upgrade Churchill some more. Alright, I believe this is where we win. We'll use the ability because we've never really done so until now. Just when they all pop, and then bang. Super damage. Alright. 30,000 cash generated. Love my banana farms. And Monkey Star was obviously our first 5th tier. Alright. And that is the daily challenge called It's a War. Very fun. 130 monkey bucks and a sea mine. But yes. Oh, and without monkey knowledge. I will turn that back on though, because I will be playing a few games after this just for fun. Alright, so that was the daily challenge, It's a War. There's a co-op daily challenge that I might look into in a bit, but maybe not. If you guys do want to see me do some more co-op stuff, or rather start some co-op stuff, do let me know. I will happily do so. And leave your comments down below suggesting challenges, because if you create a challenge for me, you can give it a code and then I can enter it, blah 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 blah. Yeah, there was a problem because it doesn't exist. And then I can enter it and play it. So if you have any difficult challenges you want to see me try out, or if you just want to send me a challenge to feature in a video, leave it in the comment below and I'll play it as soon as I can. Considering I still have a small channel, I will play pretty much any challenge you guys leave me. So you will see it in a new video if you do in fact leave a challenge for me. So yeah, alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.